The next stop is On the Radar Radio.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Yes, sir, baby. On the Radar Radio. Yo, special guest in the building. Flint in the building. BABYFXCE in the building, my guy.
What's
First
good,
of all,
what's
welcome to the
good?
show. I'm excited to have you here, man.
Appreciate you. Appreciate you bringing me on here, man.
Highly requested, I feel like, at this point.
Yeah.
I feel like everybody from the Detroit area, I haven't had the pleasure of having too many Flint artists up here just yet, but we've had a lot of Detroit artists. They keep coming up here and they keep talking about you. Shout out Jug.
Yeah.
Jug was like the one
for
who
sure.
really like, people been mentioning your name around me from Detroit, but Jug was like the first one to really be like, no, BABYFXCE got it.
Yeah. It's crazy because like I've been fucking with Jug like I've been fucking with Jug before like I really like had a little boost for real. Like Jug, Shot, it was always, you feel me? They was always showing me love every time I came to the D. You feel me? So yeah, we locked in for sure.
How far is Flint from Detroit? It's not that far, right?
It's like 50 minutes.
Oh, okay. It's like, that's like nothing.
Nah, it's nothing when you go in there. Like when you go in there, it's nothing. You feel me? You don't be you be chilling. When you go in there, you be thinking about what you about to do when you get down there. But then when it's time to come back, you be like, damn, like you really don't want to come back.
Why don't you want to be going back?
Cause it's just that drive, like.
It's a 50-minute drive, though.
Yeah, but I be coming back like at like 3 in the morning.
Okay.
Or times like that, or 2 in the morning. You feel me? It be super late every time I come back, cause when I'm going there, I'm there for the whole day or the whole night. So it'd be crazy coming back. We'd be high. Feel me? Yeah, it'd be crazy.
How often, like, are you back and forth from Detroit? Often, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Often for sure.
Who-
'Cause shopping and everything down there.
Is there not, like, a lot of shopping things in Flint? Okay.
It's a mall there, but nothing there for real. Like no designer, nothing. Like you barely even get some J's down there at our mall. So there's nothing down there for real.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of, like, when I have Memphis rappers come up here. They be like, yeah, I love coming to New York because I get to shop. Like, when, like, when we had Set on the show, like,
Yeah.
He's like, I love New York. I'm like, why do you love New York so much? He's like, I just like to shop. Y'all got the Gallerias and the X, Y, and Z. So it's kind of like that, but in Detroit.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, that's how it is. It's like, bro, when I come here, I don't really know where to,
Time out. We good though? Yeah. All right, you can keep talking.
I bet. I was about to say, when I be coming down to New York, I don't be knowing where to shop. I don't never find nothing. Never. I don't know where to shop though. Like, I really just be exploring. Like, nobody like really took me shopping out here that like know like the New York area. I don't really know too much about nothing about
You
it.
never gone to Soho or nothing? Not yet.
So no, not no shopping center, no.
Okay. Well, Soho isn't like a shopping center. Soho is like an area where like all like the
Soho House?
No, Soho House is a we gotta fix this. we gotta fix it. Soho House is like it's like a members club. It's like a bar.
Yeah.
Is Soho House also like a hotel too? Or I'm tripping.
Yeah.
It be a hotel too. Yeah, it's a hotel too. Soho, like the area Soho, is an area in Manhattan that has like a lot of the name brand stores like Louis and shit like that, but also
Yeah.
like K-Subi, BBC. Help me out. What's another one?
I
Yeah,
don't
it's like
think
it's like all like the designer clothes that you would wear that you would like. They have there in that area. That's where you gotta go.
yeah, I don't think I ever been there.
Well, this is what number time of you in New York City?
It's like my 7th time in
Seventh?
New York. Yeah,
7th? Like 7 or second?
yeah, 7th time.
But like that's crazy. You've been here 7 times. You haven't gone shopping yet?
Every time I come down here, it don't be strictly business. No shopping. None of that.
I don't like that
Straight
for you,
business.
man. We gotta get you shopping. We gotta get you to have some fun out
No
in
cap.
New York. How old are you?
20. I'm about to be 21 in September.
Oh, you definitely got it. When's your birthday?
19th.
19th? Okay, word. You definitely got to have some fun next time you come out here at the end of September. Like,
Yeah.
well, I mean, it is the end of September because we got the tape coming out. But,
Oh yeah.
but you definitely got to have some fun out here now that you turning 21.
Yeah. I gotta come down. I gotta come back down. I just gotta come down here on some vacation shit for real.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
It's crazy when people say like, "Oh, I'm gonna come down here, come to New York for vacation." I'd be like, "Why?"
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you making it seem like it's something to do down here.
there is something to do down here, but I just don't ever think of New York as like a vacation spot. I don't know.
Okay.
You know, it's like where you're from, right?
Yeah.
Well, what for you? You lived in Flint your whole life, right?
Yeah.
So what was growing up in Flint like? Was it a lot of like, you know, you mentioned going to Detroit a lot, but like how often was really like those trips to Detroit? Like what was it like growing up for you out in Flint?
It's really like in Flint, it ain't like a lot of events or nothing like that. It's like it's not nothing you can go and do like, hey, let's go do this. It's really your people is your entertainment. Like the people you with or the people that's your entertainment. Like whoever you with, it's really it. Cause there ain't really nothing to do. There ain't no food. There ain't a lot of food choices out there. There ain't really too much of nothing out there for real.
Who out of all the people you grew up with, who was like the most entertaining for you?
Probably my pops.
Your pops?
Yeah, that nigga. Yeah. The reason why he probably be most entertaining because he can make something out of nothing. Like, even if it ain't nothing to do, he can make something to do for sure.
Like what?
Like, I don't know. I can't really think of nothing like I can't really think of nothing for real. But he like that nigga just. He'd just come up with a game, or you know, like I'm talking about when we was young,
when I was
kids. Like he'd just come up with a game, just like out of nothing. Like when we'd be doing something bored, he'd be like, "Hey, all right, we about to make this game. You gonna do this, and whoever do this win." Type. That's how he'd do stuff like that. So yeah, that shit was cool.
So your pops really kept you entertained.
Yeah.
Was your pops kind of like the source of like you kind of getting into music too?
Nah, I ain't. It's crazy because I didn't really even. I used to always like freestyle, like at school, you know, at the table, shit like that. But I ain't never think about rapping at all, like until like 2 years ago. 2 years ago is probably like when I started thinking about rapping. But like, I just went to the studio on some playing around shit. Wasn't even thinking I was about to rap. My man was like, hey, let's go to the studio. Went to the studio, made a song. Everybody's like, damn, that shit kind of hard. Like, you probably need to keep rapping. After that, that's really how it started. I was never thinking about rapping though, at all.
I was watching this other interview that you had done, and you were talking about how you never wanted a job, like a 9-to-5.
Man.
But you had one at one point, right?
Yeah, I had one for like a month.
Where was it at?
It was at a factory by the airport in Flint. I was mad. I was low-key mad I got it because I never wanted a job. I wanted to be like, I never had a job. I did this shit, never had a job. I always wanted to say that. You feel me? Anything I ever did, even though I didn't know I was gonna rap, but
yeah.
Anything, I knew I was gonna be. You feel me? I knew I was gonna do something. I just really wish I ain't get no job.
What were you doing at the factory? Like, what was your job there?
Stacking boxes.
Oh.
Lame shit.
Some warehouse, some real basic warehouse shit, right?
Some lame shit. Yeah.
Did you quit or you got fired?
No, I just stopped going. I was going there at first. I was really like trying to finesse. I'm going there, clocking in, going back to the crib. Clock it back out. I was really on that type of time. Then I just stopped going. I just stopped doing that.
Collecting your paycheck. I'm here so I don't get fined type shit.
Yeah.
Regular. When you started, like, what was kind of like, what was the first song you ever made?
First song I ever made?
Yeah.
Feature or solo? My first song was a feature. Then my solo song, I never dropped it. My first song, I never dropped it.
Give me a bar from the first solo song. I know you remember
like the craziest bar?
A crazy bar, a good bar, a bad bar. You know what I'm saying? It's up to you. How much you want to expose yourself from that first record.
Hold on, I gotta think. How it go. Man, I can't think how it go.
All right, you got another. Is there a bar that you just remember that you could say without thinking about the beat? As the dog was barking in the background. I don't know if that's getting picked up on the audio, but
yeah, that's crazy. No, but I think I said something about I'll drop your ass to Scar. Oh yeah, I'll drop your ass to Scar like your name Mufasa. But you know, Scar a gun.
Yeah.
So yeah. That's the only thing I could think of for real.
That's not bad.
It was some decent.
That's decent, yeah. What about the feature? Who was the first what was the feature that you did?
Justo the Sav.
Okay.
That's my man's. His name Justo. Yeah.
Shout out Justo.
Yeah, that was the first feature. That was the first song I did. First time I ever put something on a song.
Was he kind of like the one that pushed you to do it?
Yeah, he was. Cause now he's starting to rap. So it's like we switched places. Cause I was rapping when I was rapping. He like, bro, you taking hella long in the booth. Like you trying to make a hit. He like, bro, just say that shit. Just say whatever you think of. I'm thinking hard, extra hard, just trying to think. But now it's like kind of switched. Like he be on that now. Like he trying to think hard, and I really be like, bro, just say whatever.
Right. It's kind of like you helping him out now.
Yeah.
Is that weird for you to go from kind of like being the student to also now kind of being like partially the teacher in this situation?
Yeah, it is. I feel like it really just weird how fast it happened. Like I didn't think it was gonna be that fast. It was fast.
Right. Because like when pulling up in broad day kind of went crazy, right? Like it felt when I was doing my research about the earlier time in your career when you had dropped that, even though it's been such a short period of time still, it did seem like you just dropped it and then the next day it's just like.
It was crazy after that. Yeah. It was wild after I dropped pulling up in broad day. D Rose was really the one that broke me. D Rose was like, cause I was on my other songs, I wasn't really getting a lot of views. D Rose was like the first song. I got like 20K in a month. I was like, what the fuck? I was surprised for real. Like 20K in a month. After that, that's when I dropped Broad Day. I think I dropped Bro, then pulling up. Broad Day it was kind of going slow. Then when I dropped pulling up, everything really took off.
Yeah.
Broad Day passed pulling up, like in streams and everything, passed pulling up for sure.
Crazy.
That shit crazy.
What was like your initial reaction to that too? Like, were you like, oh damn, now I got to take this seriously, or look, now I don't got to go do a 9 to 5?
Yeah, I started taking it serious though. Really after. Yeah, it was probably about after that. Like I was still taking it serious, but I wasn't rapping as much as I need to. Like you feel me? I was just bullshitting around.
Right. What was kind of made you rap? Like, what kind of made you stop bullshitting around?
Shit, like when every person that heard my music said it was hard. Like every person I played it for, everybody had the same reaction. Like, bro, this shit hard. Like you can really like go somewhere. I was playing it for like the little females I was talking to. They be like, hey, you sound famous. They say you sound like somebody.
They said you sound famous?
Yeah, they say you sound like you like somebody that probably make it. And I'm like, damn, that shit sound crazy. So that's another reason I just kept going for real.
I'm crying. That's funny. With you've been kind of going viral lately too, right? Because they've been calling you like the prettiest rapper alive, and they're like, why? There was one tweet he don't like that. Okay, first of all, let's address that. Why don't you like being called the prettiest rapper alive?
Bro, like as a nigga, like what nigga want to be called the prettiest rapper alive? Like that's crazy. You feel me? Like I could see if I was just like it's kind of irritating because I be trying to dodge shit like that. Like I could see if I was just like some sassy ass niggas just always on. You feel me? I don't even be recording myself ever for real. So that's why it's even more irritating. Like motherfuckers calling me pretty, like you feel me? I don't really be trying to be pretty or nothing like that. So it's like that should be annoying sometimes.
So you think that when you took that pic, it was like, damn. Then you posted it online, and then now it's just.
And it was the video. I did a trailer. Did like a trailer to a song. After that, that's when they got to seeing it.
Took the screenshot. It was over.
Yeah, it was over.
It was over. But I mean, hey, look, all publicity is good publicity.
Okay.
Now more people know your music than they did before.
Yeah, that's why I don't be tripping about it too much. It is what it is. It's gonna, that shit blow over.
But if it keeps popping up, it keeps popping up.
Yeah,
you really
if it keep popping up, it is what it is. You feel me? I ain't
gonna lie, gang. You gotta keep running with it. You should run with it. You should fully embrace that shit. That's free promo.
Yeah, I just ain't that type.
Not jacking
I just ain't that type nigga though. Just be run. I don't wanna be. I ain't type nigga run with that.
He said, "Let
me run with a hard ass line." I say or something. Let me run with that. You feel me?
Hey, but the hard ass line could follow up the pics. You know what I'm saying?
Then that. Hey, if that happen, hey, it is what it is. Let it rock out. But other than that, feel me?
When I saw you going viral, because like I think we had like planned this interview and this freestyle like already. Yeah. But when I saw you going viral, I was like, incredible. I was like, oh yeah, we gonna go up when I see him.
Yeah, no cap.
But it's just funny how it all worked out too. But kind of going back to like your story, right? Like I had seen like you talking about like T reaching out to you ways back. Who was like, well, first of all, which song was it? And like, who was like the first, like, I guess, bigger name artist to reach out to you? Was it T or was it somebody else?
It was Baby Tron, I think. I think Baby Tron was the first like bigger artist to reach out to me.
Mm.
Like that wasn't from Flint. First Flint artist I think he reached out to me was Pac-Man.
Was Pac-Man?
It was Pac-Man.
I feel like I could have guessed that. I feel like I could have guessed that because
Yeah,
he always
it's
kind of be
Pac-Man.
on what's next too.
Yeah, he be on it for
Yeah,
sure.
he definitely be online watching everything going on.
Yeah, it was Pac-Man, and then I think Detroit, Baby Tron.
Babytron. I was gonna ask because I saw you had posted like Babytron stuff the other day. I wanted to ask what that relationship was like too. Like, did he kind of like because he's young too?
Yeah,
Did he kind of like give you any like gems like when you guys first started talking or when he reached out to you the first time?
when he reached out to me the first time, I think he said something like, "You hard, bro. Just keep going. Like, just keep rapping." I just said like, "Appreciate you and shit." Then that was really that. And probably like 3-4 months later, he hit me up for. He's like, I think he told me to come to the studio. Like, come to the studio. Come down here. Let's do something. Yeah, I think that's how that went.
And the rest was history.
Yeah, the rest is history. He cool as hell though. I fuck with Tron.
It's so funny, like when people are like talking about you or talking about you online, because I see like the discourse about the name too, because people be like Babyface, they're like, and obviously they always think Ray, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? But it's like with the X, which is what I originally had going on with like when I think I was talking about you to Vezo and Jug, because I was like, I know Babyface. No, they're like, no, E,
Yeah.
right? Like, and I know does that get it? Not I wouldn't say annoying, but like I feel like that happens probably a lot to you, like more than we would think, right?
Well,
Where people get the two of y'all confused just because of the name shit online.
hell yeah. No, I don't think they get us confused. I think if anything, like people just be saying like oh, they got the same name, or he not being like, people that don't know me, never heard my music, they like he not being original. But my fans, they be saying like, I don't even gotta say nothing because the fans be on their ass. They be like, no, it's with an X, nigga. Like, it's different. You feel
It's
me?
different, yeah. It's with X, it's different.
Yeah.
So we already kind of, but I feel like after this tape drops too, I think that all that's gonna like go away at the same time.
Yeah, for sure.
Because the reality of it is just like Babyface been around longer, so people like know Ray a little bit better. But like after this, it's just kind of like they'll know it's like okay, it's with the X.
Yeah, it's two of them.
It's two of them. Yeah. So with your birthday, right, happening, and then the tape dropping this week, right? What's the name of the tape?
X tape.
The X tape.
Yeah, the X tape.
I think that's perfect too, because then that's really kind of like cementing, like,
Yeah,
yo,
it's really putting a stamp on it for real. Yeah.
Babyface with the X, not Babyface Ray.
Yeah. Yeah.
So who's on the tape with?
I got Skilla on the tape, Big Money, Baby Tron. I think that's it. Skilla, Big Money, Baby Tron. Oh no. And I got a song with everybody from like the bigger rappers from Flint right now currently. So like
Okay.
Prettiest Life Kid, YSR Grams, Louis Ray, Wayne J, Pac-Man, and RMC Mike.
All on one song.
And Louis, I said Louis Ray already?
You said Louis Ray.
Yeah, Louis
It's
Ray.
all on one song?
Yep, all in one song.
That's fire. What's that song
Yeah.
called? Is it just called like Flint something?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it Flint Flow.
I like that.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it Flint Flow.
You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of like when Big Sean on Detroit 2 did like the song with all the Detroit artists.
Yeah.
Cause I mean I don't know Flint stuff. I don't know if everybody on that song gets along with each other. But I know that I remember when Big Sean did it for Detroit, it was like such a moment because not everybody on that song got along. But I think this is cool for you because obviously you're one of the younger guys coming out of Flint right now, and then this song is kind of like a good way to showcase everybody from Flint. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of the eyes are on you, but then also while the eyes are on them, the Flint community gets a wider audience now because of this record. I think that's tight.
Yeah. Yeah, it's for sure gonna, I feel like it's for sure gonna be like a good opportunity for all of us. I feel like it should do something. It should be a big song on my tape.
Right. So, was that your idea to put that song together, or were all y'all in the studio one day? Like, how'd that song come about?
That was my idea. I put them all in a group chat, and I was like,
You just dumped everybody in
It's
the group chat
crazy.
without warning?
yeah, it's crazy because it's like I kind of already talked about it with Grams. I kind of already talked about it with him. I said I should get everybody on one song. but it was like way before the tape. He was like, "You gonna be the one to do it," and then I just later on, like when the tape was starting to come, I put them all in a group chat and told them like, "Hey, I need all y'all for a verse." You feel me? They all put their verse on there at different times. You feel me? They niggas be busy and shit.
Yeah. But it happened.
Yeah, for sure
I'm
happened.
sure it was a pain in the ass to get all the verses in on time.
Sure.
But hey, all good things take time, right?
Yeah.
All good things take time. Yo, I swear, like, I'm gonna make a prediction now. I definitely, like, you gonna be a double XL freshman real soon. I see it for you.
I think so too.
I see it for you, bro. When we're filming this, it's like the last cover just came out, right? It's 2023. But if you're watching this in 2024 and he's on the cover, you already know we manifested it here first.
Okay.
Because I feel like I've done that with a lot of art. I did that with Rob 49. I did it with Tusi. A few other artists. Tyler. We did talk about with Tyler. DC the Don. Like, we manifested these things. So I'm going to manifest it for you because I see it. I see it happening. And I think you putting the community together on that song, too, that's just some good juju that you're putting out into the universe that's going to repay you back in some way.
Yeah.
The X tape.
Yeah, the X tape, man.
This Friday.
Yeah.
This Friday. Tune in. Well, look, man, it's been a pleasure having you here. I love what you're doing. I'm super excited to see what you do next. I'm super excited for this tape. By the time people see this freestyle out now, long awaited, so make sure you go check that out. Before we get up out of here, my brother, anything else you want to let the people know, where they can follow you at, all that good stuff. Now is the time to do it. This camera right here.
All right, this one.
Yes, this one right here.
What's up? It's BABYFXCE. You can add me on Instagram, BABYFXCE. When you spell face, the A is with an X, no A on there. .E on Instagram.
Very
So
simple.
fuck with me.
There you go, man. Freestyle now, the X tape out this Friday. You already know what it is. Make sure you go follow him. Go show him some love. Go show him support. Love is free. Support is free. But y'all already knew that. Till next time, BABYFXCE on the radar. Flint in the building. We out. Pow.
Yeah.
My guy.